So I've this afternoon. Let's get into this conversation. I'm super excited because I've got the privilege, the honor, the absolute privilege and honor to chat to such an amazing young lady. She goes by the name Onblusbaar. What does it mean? I don't know, okay? But we're about to find out together. She joins me on the line right now. You can check us out on Facebook Live for this conversation as well. Good afternoon to you, Onblusbaar.
Hi, Cliff. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for taking time out to join us. Of course, we're chatting about your song titled Maak of J Malice. Okay, that is the conversation this afternoon. And of course, in just a moment, we are going to listen to that song, which I'm very, very excited about. But before we get there, help me understand. And I'm assuming this is a stage name, Onblusbaar, right? Or is that like your government name?
No, I wish.
Okay, help us understand the meaning behind this name Onblusbaar.
So to me, obviously, Onblusbaar is like it's something that a fire that's inextinguishable, so like it can't be put out. Like the one guy I used to know, like he always told the English people it means unoutputtable.
Oh wow!
Um, yeah. So basically, for me, it just refers to like this burning passion for God and for music that
Wow!
just can't be put out. And I believe that actually, interesting enough, you said it earlier, like I can do all things through Christ. And I also believe we're nothing without God, but
Wow!
with Him, we are all unblessed.
I love
Yeah.
that. Okay, so that's like when people speak about having this fire, right? Having God being the all-consuming fire, having this fire burn inside of you. That's basically what your name means. This fire that can never put out, this all-consuming fire. But now, when we talk about your music, first things first, you are a rapper. Okay,
Yeah.
let's start there. All right, your style is very unique. I must be honest. When I heard your song for the first time, I thought to myself, "Yo, this is different. The sound is different. It's very unique." Where did this love and this desire for music start for you? How far back do we have to go?
So I've literally always loved music, honestly. Like, when you are small and you're like driving in the car and you're just singing along,
Yeah.
like literally so many of my memories just include like singing. It doesn't mean I was good or anything,
Okay.
but I was always singing.
Fair enough.
So I tried to like since grade one and to get into the choir.
Mm,
I did that every single year, like from grade one up until grade seven, I never got in. And then, like in high school, we didn't have a choir, and then they started an ensemble. They told me I should get singing lessons, which is extremely expensive. So I was
okay.
like, no, like, I had one, and no. And but like when I was in grade four,
Mm-hmm.
my mom bought me an album from LZ7, which is a Christian rap electro band, and they
Okay.
were like fantastic, which like I literally fall in love with that electronic sound like from the beginning already. It's just like if you listen to them, it's just so unique. I had that album called Light, so they have this song like This Little Light of Mine,
Mm-hmm.
but like rap.
Wow.
And so I it's like really cool. And they're also British, which makes it so good. Anyway, and so then I would always and then I would tell my mom, oh, I learned some new lyrics and stuff. And then I would do these rap lyrics without realizing I was rapping.
Wow.
And so it's just like this little Afrikaans go, and I'm just like, yeah, yeah, this little light of mine, like like
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
um, and then my mom told me one day, but hey, listen, yeah, like you're rapping. And then I was like, wait, you're right, I am rapping. And from there, I just got into different, especially Christian rappers
Yeah.
like Lecrae, Tedashii, Trip
Yeah.
Lee.
Oh, top tier. Top tier.
I literally fell in love with that music. So obviously, I believe that the sound is also like very unique.
Yeah.
And I think, especially for us in South Africa, it's also very different because we don't have that in Afrikaans,
Mm.
especially. So
Mm.
I just feel like God is so intentional because from the start, He knew what He was doing. If I see in my life when the rap like journey started for me, and I
Yeah.
see what happened just after that. That literally this music carried me and kept me in my faith and close to God. So he literally knows what he's doing.
I love that, man. You're speaking about the different sounds. One of the things that I mean, I mentioned this previously, but you've got a very unique style. Okay, very very unique style. But one of the aspects that I'm always aware of is as an artist, and I've heard many stories of people sharing this, and I wondered if you have ever been in this place. Growing up,
Mm.
have you ever tried changing your style of rap or even your style of singing at the time to kind of fit the narrative of how you should sound, or has the way you go about your music and the way you rap, have you always just stuck to it since the beginning?
Such a good question. So when I started off, I always listened to like these YouTube videos.
Hmm.
Like YouTube was just becoming like a big deal.
Yeah.
And so I was listening to these videos, these compilations, the top 10 fastest Christian rappers. Like that
Yes.
was my thing. Like I
Okay.
was always and then I would like search them and I would be listening to their music, learn that lyrics. And so I was like speed rapping. That's how like I started off. Like I was like, this is this is what I like I do. But then
Wow.
I realized people would always ask me like, what are you saying?
Mm,
Like,
mm.
because like it's not that it was like you can't hear, but it's like really fast. So
Okay.
then I realized, okay, wait, I should probably slow down a bit.
Mm,
And so like my dad told me once, like, you know what you should do? Like you should just rap normally, like just be normal, and then like you can show off with this part, for example.
mm.
And so like that's a good idea. So then like I started doing that, but listening to more like slow down, if I can call it like that, songs. I was in like grade 8 when I started writing for this first time, but
Okay.
what immediately came to mind when you asked the question, I was listening to, for example, Tripley. I don't know if you've heard
Yes.
him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so his voice and like Andy Mineo, it's much like higher pitched, if
Mm-hmm.
I can call it like that. And so I would adjust my voice according to like the rapper that was rapping it because I wanted it to sound the
Makes
same.
sense. Yeah.
So I have so many like old videos of me like specifically this one song was like I really loved was 116. So I would be like, all I need is 116. Like I was like so like shrill with it. And that's something I had to like unlearn, especially
Wow.
when I do English songs myself sometimes, changing my voice a bit. Because I feel like I have a bit of a deeper voice
Yeah.
than like I'm not like squeaky or something.
Makes
I hope not.
sense.
But just did that already. And then when I was in grade 8, I started writing. I didn't know what I was doing
Yeah.
at all, but I just started writing like how I saw like yo and like like I was writing like that. And then as I progressed and I want to say matured,
Mm.
I started finding my own style and what I like doing from all these different people that have these different styles. Like I want to like create my own style.
Well, speaking about being in primary school and just starting high school, this song that we're about to listen to, Maak, is a song that I understand speaks about your personal journey. That journey of heartbreak at a young age oh my word. I mean, listen, when it comes to best friends, when it comes to these type of things, man, and you're young, it hits you hard. Van, I mean, just verlief op jou vrienden. And this song, help me understand it, is about your survival and the pain and heartache that you experienced at a young age when it came to your best friend, I believe.
Yeah, so well, I think it's not like that, I want to say unique or uncommon in the sense that like we all go through different things
Yep.
when we are young, like when you're in school and stuff, like you're still learning, like everything isn't like rainbows and sunshine and
Yep.
stuff. And so in primary school, I went through a lot of stuff and yeah. And then when I got to high school, I was in grade 9
Mm-hmm.
and I thought this is now my best friend, like
Okay.
for life. And the
Okay.
BFF,
Yeah.
like those things. I've had others, but like this one, this is the one.
Yes.
And so and I actually started writing the first part of the song that you will hear. Jy's mooier, mooier as 'n opgetooide Marilyn Monroe en evenal sou jou toekoms in mekaar vou, sou jy my steeds behou, like all that, like,
Mm.
and I was super proud of it because I've never written like music for someone
Okay.
because I've always listened to Christian rap. I've always done Christian rap. I've always done like these like motivational type of stuff. And so I was like, this is the first time I'm writing for someone. I've never written even like love songs and stuff like
Yeah.
I didn't do. And so I wrote this for my friend and I showed it to her. I was super proud of it. And then literally I was busy with that first verse still. And then it just ended. Like I till this day, I don't know what happened. She was just suddenly mad at me. And like she literally chased me away. Like I was crying. Like I was like super upset. Like I don't know what I did
Sure.
wrong or anything. I like just get away from me. Anyway, so I took that quite hard, but I decided, you know what? Firstly, I'm not going to waste these lyrics
Mm.
because I really like them. And secondly, I'm going to try and change the direction of the song so it can hopefully like motivate other people, like get a lesson from it because there is definitely a place for all types of music.
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't want to write music where we start off with a problem and we end off with the same problem.
Okay.
I want someone to like relate or something, maybe
Mm.
have this exact same problem or just like relate to the feeling they get in the beginning. And I want them to end off either having a solution or feeling hope, like there's light at the end of the tunnel or something like that. I don't want to end it like with the same problem, if that makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
So I decided, like, what in my whole school career, every time something went south, I told me, Manetjie, maak of jy mal is en doen alles. And I decided, you know what, that's going to be a song. So I decided
Okay.
I'm going to stick with my old motto, maak of jy mal is en doen alles. And that became the chorus. Then that was in high school. And before that, I didn't know like about production and stuff. So I had a
Mm.
YouTube feed with this going on. And then when I got to college, I was studying sound engineering. And so I created my own beat for this. Then I edited the lyrics so much, which is why the song is so like important to me. Because I feel like in those years that passed,
Mm.
I matured and I also learned new lessons. And I like incorporated that, changed like the lyrics. The
Yeah.
first verse, like that first part is the original, and the chorus is the original, but the rest I adjusted a bit.
That's
So
interesting. Very, very interesting because this song is obviously a journey. I mean, we're talking about one song that is, your journey since high school and up until this point where you've matured, and all of this goes into one song. Now, I'm excited to play it. I can't wait to play it. But before I do that, just very quickly, for those who's heard about you for the very first time and automatically just fell in love with you when they just heard you speak and they heard your story, if people need to go and check out your socials or even if you have any other music, where can they go and how can they find you on social media?
so I am available on all social media platforms. Well, not all of them, but Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. I'm available as Onblusbaar official. My YouTube account is Onblusbaar Bra. And then I'm also on all digital streaming platforms. My music is also available,
Perfect.
including Maak.
Fantastic. Mark of je Malus, 26 minutes after 5 o'clock this afternoon by Onblusbaar. Okay, it's local, it's lekker, it's Afrikaans. Go ahead and check out on all social media platforms. Onblusbaar, thank you so much for your time. It's been an absolute delight and pleasure. Let me not keep my audience waiting. Let me not keep myself waiting any further and play this one for you. It's a lekker one. I've got fun and sport and traffic coming up immediately after this. Mark of je Malus, by the way.